Hello boys and girls, so in this video we are going to discuss about the last subtopic in topic 3. We have 3.9 potentiometer. So what is meant by potentiometer? So potentiometer actually is an instrument or device that we use to measure an unknown voltage. So let's say you have a battery or you have a dry cell, but then you didn't know about the voltage of that particular battery, then you can measure it using the potentiometer. Okay, so here is the circuit diagram for a potentiometer. Basically, a potentiometer consists a long resistive wire AB of length L and a battery of known EMF V, and this will form what we call primary circuit. So resistive here means the wire have resistance. Okay, this wire have resistance. Then, like what we said just now, the purpose of potentiometer is to measure an unknown voltage. So if I have a dry cell or battery that the voltage is unknown, I want to measure the voltage. So how I'm going to connect it to the primary circuit of the potentiometer in order to obtain the value of the battery. So the terminal positive, one of the terminal of the battery that the voltage we want to measure, let's say this one, terminal positive, it will be connect to point A. So we will connect it to point A. Then another terminal, the terminal negative of the unknown battery, we are going to connect it to any point on the resistive wire through a galvanometer and jockey. So from the terminal negative, we are going to connect it to a galvanometer first. At the other end of galvanometer, we are going to connect to a jockey. So this jockey will be tapped at any point on the resistive wire. So this will form a secondary circuit. So basically, potentiometer have primary circuit and secondary circuit. So the function of the galvanometer is to detect small current. So what is the function? What is the purpose we connect a galvanometer in the secondary circuit? Is used to detect small current. Okay, so how the potentiometer work in order to determine the unknown voltage of the battery? Macam mana dia digunakan untuk dapatkan nilai voltage battery Vx ni? So now we go through the working principle of the potentiometer. So macam mana kita nak gunakan potentiometer untuk dapatkan nilai unknown voltage ni? So what we are going to do is we are going to move the jockey, or we are going to tap the jockey along the wire AB until at such a particular position, for example point C on the wire AB, we find out that our galvanometer read 0, showing that no current passing through the galvanometer. We will start the jockey from point A, then we tap at different position until a point whereby the galvanometer will read 0. Okay, this is what I mean. We are going to move the jockey along the wire until the galvanometer shows 0 reading, then we stop. Okay, so you can observe in this video, I move the jockey until my galvanometer reads 0, then I stop. Okay, so as the galvanometer reads 0, we said that the potentiometer is in balance. The length LAC is what we call balance length. The length LAC is what we call balance length. And we can use this balance length to relate with the voltage. We can relate the voltage between point A to C of the balance length, and this voltage we can relate with the unknown voltage. Okay, we can relate with the unknown voltage. So in this balance condition, the unknown voltage Vx is equal to the voltage across AC. Vx will equal to VAC. Ni ya, kita refer balik kepada circuit ni. So at this balance length, we find out that the unknown voltage Vx will equal to the voltage across point A to C on the wire. How come we can say the voltage is the same? Kenapa kita boleh kata voltage dia sama? Kalau you perhatikan galvanometer you baca kosong, it means that current dekat bahagian bawah ni yang warna hijau ni adalah kosong. So current akan keluar daripada driver cell atas ni, dan masa dia tiba dekat point A, all the current will passing through the wire. Okay, the current won't flow to the unknown voltage. Current tidak akan pergi ke bawah lalu unknown voltage. How you know tak ada current yang turun ke bawah lalu unknown voltage? Sebab galvanometer yang detect current tu baca kosong. So kalau tak ada current yang lalu flow ke bawah, dia akan beritahu kita point A ni dengan point dekat sini, dia punya potential difference, potential at these 2 point is equal. Dia sama, potential dia mesti sama. Kalau potential dia tak sama, kalau ada potential difference, mesti ada current flow, kan? Kalau kita recall apa yang kita belajar di starting of the chapter, when there is a potential difference, there will be current flow. So, kalau tak ada current yang berada dekat circuit kedua ni, it means that dua titik ni potential dia adalah sama. That's why kita boleh kata, same go for the point here lah, terminal negative and point C lah, potential dia sama. That's why kita boleh kata voltage across point A to C will be equal to the voltage of the unknown battery Vx when the galvanometer reads 0. Okay, so in other words, kalau kita boleh kira nilai voltage across the length of the wire AC, kalau kita dapat nilai ni, it means that automatic kita akan dapat nilai untuk unknown voltage Vx kita. Okay, so how we are going to find the voltage across the wire point A to C? Macam mana nak cari voltage across this one? Macam mana nak cari voltage across the length of the wire A to C? So we are going to use the Ohm's law. From V equal to IR, and then the resistance for a wire is given by rho L over A. So for current I and cross-sectional area A, which are constant for the wire, then we are going to have V equal to I rho over A L. So current, resistivity dan cross-sectional area untuk wire tu adalah constant. So saya wakil guna satu nilai K. So K tu mewakili constant of proportionality, semua ni constant. So kita akan nampak dengan jelas voltage drop along the wire, across the wire, will be directly proportional to the length of the wire. So our V is proportional to L. Our V is proportional to L. So if I plot graph V against L, I will find out that kalau length wire kita besar, dia akan membawa voltage yang besar. Okay, so voltage across wire tu akan jadi besar. So using this concept, using this ratio V equal to ratio L, we can obtain the value of voltage across the balanced length AC. Then in other words, kita boleh obtain the value of the unknown Vx. Kita boleh cari unknown voltage Vx. Okay, so this is the working principle for potentiometer. So class, let us discuss one of the example how we are going to determine the unknown voltage of a battery using potentiometer. So given that we have the length of a resistive wire, AB is 1 meter. When the jockey is tapped at 70 cm from point A, 70 cm from point A, our galvanometer read 0. So we want to determine the value of EX. So kita nak cari nilai EX ni berapa. Whereby bila kita punya length daripada point A is 70 cm, our galvanometer read zeros. So galvanometer detect current, so it telling you that there will be no current flow dekat bahagian bawah ni. So there will be no current flow dekat bahagian bawah ni. So kalau tak ada current yang lalu bahagian bawah ni, pada bahagian bawah ni, dia akan beritahu kita potential point A akan sama dengan terminal positif sini. Potential point C akan sama dengan terminal negatif ni. Bila potential sama, barulah tidak ada current flow. Recall apa yang kita discuss pada awal chapter. To have current flow, there must be a potential difference. So kalau galvanometer read 0, maksudnya point AC potential atas ni dengan sebelah bawah mesti sama. So the potential here and the potential here will be the same. Okay, so when G read 0, kita understood it will telling us that the value of the EX will equal to the voltage across point A until the point C. Until the point C. Lagipun you nampak kan, wire dekat bahagian atas ni, dari A sampai ke C ni, dia adalah parallel kepada bateri di sebelah bawah. So konsep parallel, kalau parallel, voltage dia sama. Voltage dia sama. Okay, so we can apply V equal to IR, where R is rho L over A. So kita boleh tahu our voltage mesti proportional kepada length of the wire. So kita boleh gunakan ratio untuk dapatkan nilai VAC. Bila kita dapat nilai VAC, then kita understood lah, kita mesti akan dapat nilai EX. So the ratio of V must equal to the ratio of L lah. So in order for us to write the relation correctly, so I try to put it in table lah. So maksudnya kita ada column voltage dan juga length. Kita cuba relatekan voltage dengan length, di mana voltage dengan length adalah directly proportional. So you perhatikan, wire sepanjang 1 meter wire A sampai ke B, kita sambung across voltage 2 volt. See? The voltage 2 volt is connect across point A and point B. So we know that 2 volt is supplied to 100 cm of the wire. 2 volt ni diberi kepada 100 cm of the wire. So, kalaulah wire tu length dia 70 cm, berapa voltage dia? Berapa voltage dia boleh dapat kalau untuk 70 cm? So, for 70 cm, so kita nak cari voltage lah. A to C. Voltage A to C. Di mana length dia adalah 70 cm. So, berapa nilai voltage untuk 70 cm? Kalau 100 cm dapat 2 volt. Jadi, kita gunakan ratio lah. 2 divided by voltage AC will be 100 over 70. 100 is 1 meter kan? Okay. So, we will obtain the voltage AC is around 1.4 volt. So, kalau kita dapat voltage across AC is kalau kita dapat voltage across AC is 1.4 volt, then we understood the voltage of EX must be 1.4 volt sebab nilai dia sama. So, it means that the value of EX will equal to the voltage across AC, so the value will be 1.4 volt. Okay, so this is how we use potentiometer to determine the unknown value of a voltage. So, the potentiometer can be used to measure the unknown EMF of a cell, unknown voltage. Besides that, we can use to compare the EMF between two cells, and we can use to measure the internal resistance of a cell. The cell here means the battery. It refers to battery. Okay, so this is the basic idea or the basic concept about the potentiometer.